Welcome back to the show. At the top of the show, we were talking to Dr. Kate Rayome and talking about the importance of being active. And she mentioned, many of those studies out there saying how walking is one of the best ways to remain active and to be able to do it on a daily basis. Well, my next guest is going to talk walking, but in a very, very unique way. And I love the inspiration behind it. I'm joined by Gilles Touzin. He is the secretary of Le Chemin des Outaouais. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here, Gilles. How you doing?
Oh, I'm very glad to be on your show today. I'm doing well today.
Have you been out for a walk yet today, Gilles?
Not today because I had a meeting with the board of directors this morning. And also it's hard to walk when there is that much snow.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, we are actually very fortunate here in the Ottawa and Gatineau region that we now have many of those urban trails which we've had on the show. But what we're going to talk about today is a couple of things, some recreational walking. But I wanted to talk about this long walk that you do between Ottawa and Montreal. Tell me the inspiration behind it, Gilles.
Well, originally, it is in line with pilgrimages. This is what it was. And they would walk with a stick like this. But what happened is that it became very fashionable to do long walks, and walking is very popular. Le Chemin des Outaouais originally had a whole bunch of goals, and we sat down at one point and we said, what are we doing exactly? We said, well, what we do, we organize a walk between Ottawa and Montreal. So it is a walk starting in Ottawa, and we walk for 240 kilometers in 12 days, wow, which is about 20 kilometers every day.
So, obviously you have to prepare yourself for people to go on a walk of this distance over a 12-day period. How do people prepare? What sort of skill levels should people have as far as their health and physical abilities go?
Well, when people register to the walk, what we do here in Ottawa and Gatineau, we organize walks that will prepare them, or so that they gradually work the necessary energy to walk long walks. It is actually for pretty well everybody. I have seen people who are much less in shape than I am who were able to do it. It's a matter of preparing, walking gradually up to 20 kilometers a day, and we do that within about a month. We are able to work our energy or preparation to that point.
Gilles, what is the route like? We're just seeing some wonderful visuals here. So obviously you get, very different terrains and very different landscapes that you get to walk through.
Yes. If you just imagine starting here from Ottawa, you walk along the river for a long way, all the way to Orléans. And we walk on a very nice path along the river, and it is a walker's path. But then we have a trail, bike trails, and also along the road, gravel roads, and through parks. It's there's a lot of variety. We cross the river 3 times on a ferry. Nice. So we walk along the Ontario and Quebec side of the river.
So, Gilles, over a 12-day period, you're obviously stopping and you have to rest and get some sleep. What are the accommodations like over that 12 days?
We have various accommodations. Some of them are in religious venues. It could be a church basement or religious houses. And but there are less and less of these because they are slowly closing because the religious people are aging a lot.
Right.
And we have a lot more municipal buildings that we sleep in. Also, sometimes we have also houses, like this is different. We sleep in a basement. Some people will open their house for that.
I love it.
We will sleep on. Sometimes it's on a bed or a cot, and we also provide a pillow.
Right.
The rest people need to bring in their backpack.
Yeah, what do you suggest people bring for a walk like that? What sort of supplies?
Well, first of all, we advise people not to go beyond 7 to 9 kilo in your backpack.
Okay.
So you bring 2 t-shirts, you wear one and you have one in your backpack, 1 pair of pants, one in the backpack, and same thing for underwears and rain gear, couple 2-3 pairs of socks, and you need a jacket, your sleeping bag, and that's pretty well it, with some also toiletries.
Right.
But basically, this is the basic stuff you need.
What a great experience. I'm just seeing, just the way you're talking about it with such enthusiasm, I can't imagine what that experience is like. And of course, you socialize and you meet new people along the way. You also do recreational walks as well, right, Gilles?
Yes, we do. 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have a walk starting at 9 o'clock, and it will go to about 12. We walk anywhere between 10 and 14 kilometers every time, and it will be in the Gatineau Park. We have city walks also in Ottawa and in Gatineau. These are really good walks and beautiful nature that we see.
I love it. Registration is fairly easy, Gilles?
Yes, it is. We go on the site, and it's there will be a calendar that will appear, and then you will pick your date. So it is very easy. It is not expensive. Registration is $80, and you can place where you will accommodation will be anywhere between $20 to $30.
Excellent. Gilles, really appreciate the time. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back with more Daytime after this.